$12 million a year.
Do the Giants start selling off parts?
Of course they do. You have to. Listen,
Okay.
it's that time of year, boys and
I
girls.
know what you're going to say. You want
Garage
Dexter Lawrence to come to
sale.
Minnesota so bad. It's just you
Okay,
go to
let
bed
me
every
ask you
night
this.
praying to Jesus,
if
please,
there's
sexy
one
Dexy,
thing,
be in purple.
If there's one thing they can't ever lose,
Accurate.
it's got to be him. Dude, do not lose
can't.
him.
Dude.
You cannot lose him. He is so fucking good.
I stood next to him in person. He's easily 385 pounds. I'm not kidding you, Boone. Like, I've stood next to Linville. I've stood next to big humans.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, he does the coolest thing in the world. Right before the game, he comes over and his wife comes over and his wife prays for him, like right there, like on his chest, and like it like gave me chills to watch. But he is maybe the biggest human I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, just from like a physical presence standpoint.
Looks
like
the
just
juggernaut.
standing there, like you're just like, oh my, you can't be moved. You can't be anything. He is incredible.
Can I make you an offer?
What's your offer?
Just for fun here, all right? I'm going to timestamp this one here, too, because
I'm
I
in
might
this.
throw this on
I am
social.
in this offer. Wait, what side am I on? I'm on Jay's side.
No,
I'm on Jay's
he's
side.
trying to put an offer together to get sexy Dexy in purple.
So here, let me I'll throw out my next mic, and then we can go from it. The Vikings Lions game is my next mic.
How could you not? Well, of course, we were going to talk about that.
That game was wild, back and
Epic.
forth. It
Yes.
was imperfect but perfect all at once. Vikings come out with a haymaker. Lions come back. Vikings throw another, and the Lions kick a game-winning field goal. Vikings were considering letting Will Reichert, the rookie from Alabama, who hasn't missed a kick all year, line up for like a 70-yarder. But they needed a couple more yards.
Unfortunately, the left tackle was in the backfield.
It was a cluster bleep to get lined up. But my biggest takeaways, and then I'll make my pitch to you, are I think the Lions might be the best team in the NFL through the first month and a half.
No.
I know the Chiefs have like a secret
Thank
sauce
you.
and spags. We talked about it.
I'm sorry, I can't. Then we can't say they're
fine.
the best.
So Chiefs secret sauce, but Lions, dude, they are checking a lot of boxes. The Lions are 27-9 since halfway through the 2022 season.
That's nuts.
They're and I know Hutchinson's out. They might have to make a trade for somebody. But the Vikings punched with them for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did.
And if I'm the Vikings, I know a lot of fans are devastated today, but it's like, guys,
don't be.
You're not going 17-0. You just went toe-to-toe with maybe the best team in the NFL, and it could have gone either way. So if the missing piece for the Vikings, besides a more reliable quarterback than Sam Darnold, is somebody on the interior, a Dexter Lawrence, that can bring the whole defense together. The Vikings general manager 2 years ago, Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah 2 years ago, said in an interview with USA Today, we'd never go full Rams on it. Like you shouldn't be trading your first round picks for it's really risky to go full Rams and just trade all your first round picks. But if I'm the Vikings today and I'm looking at the Niners maybe dead, the Cowboys maybe dead, like this thing's wide open right now. 2025, 2026 first round picks, and take a third round pick in 2026, Giants. And it'll give you some extra ammunition to replace Daniel
Why don't you
Jones.
Ricky Williams this shit and just say, take our whole draft card?
That's my offer.
Jesus, Mackey.
2 first-round picks right now for Dexter Lawrence. And
I'm giving them up. I'm giving them away. No, you know you are. Listen, and I know this. Nope, stop it right now. I'm telling you right now. This is the long play. 2 first-round picks. Are you, Jay? That doesn't happen every day. And you're going to let us steal a third? How about this? Can it be a second? Two first and a second.
So the Vikings,
2 first and a second. You got a deal.
The Vikings want this deal, but Joe Sheen is going to lose his job if he makes that deal.
No, he's not.
Yes,
he's
he
going
will,
to save
dude.
his ass.
You let
it's a
Saquon,
full rebuild.
Saquon.
That's why
walk.
you need it. You're going to basically get 2 first rounders
You
every
let Saquon
year.
walk. You give away your heart and soul of the defense. You already made a huge trade to bring Brian Burns in, right? They're
Trade him too.
How about Thibodeau too? Thibodeau's got too.
Malik Neighbors is on the block, boys. Malik Neighbors is on the block. Full fire sale.
Welcome
Lawrence
to the
Taylor,
garage sale
traded.
over at Phil Mackey's. Everything's for sale. Everything.
Everything must go. Clearance. The yellow stickers
We're
across
out of
MetLife.
business.
You can name the stadium too.
I want Phil Simms. I want Lawrence Taylor. I want Michael Strahan. I'm just saying, if I'm the Vikings, I am making that phone call today. Giants, how are we
I'm
feeling?
taking that deal. I'm taking that deal, and I'm going to the owner, and I'm telling him why. Hey, we're in a total rebuild. We're going to need to get our quarterback next year. We can get our quarterback and somebody else.
Dude, you know what's
I know, dude. I know what you're thinking, but listen,
they're going to draft Shadur Sanders.
They probably will,
and
but
I'm going to have to watch Shadur Sanders and be a fan of Shadur Sanders because my guy is going to be snapping him the football.
You don't have to be a fan of anyone you don't want to be, but the whole point is going to be if you need to do this rebuild, you're going to need to sell something off that's very pricey. And that's the bullet that you bite as ownership. You look down this pipe, and how many people told him, you're really going to let Saquon walk away? Like, you don't even make him an offer. You don't even look at him and go, hey, man, let's just go have dinner. Let's throw numbers out. Wherever you want to be, we can make it work. We're creative. We're smart. We're from 345 Park Avenue. I know what the fuck's going on. But at the same time, now you're saying, well, we can't get rid of anything. If you don't, you're still dead in the water next year. What's going to change? Now you just get Shadur and nothing else. You have to wait till the second. That's why if I'm the GM and I've dug us in this hole, I go upstairs right now and I go, you tell me how far I'm allowed to go and why.
Free Dexter.
No, dude, I'm freeing everybody. I'm freeing as many people as need to get out as long as it gets us first and second round draft picks. And if I can get 2 in each round for the next 2 years, let me do what I got to do. I'll be like, hey, listen, by the way, our hands were kind of cuffed in this. Daniel Jones was here before we were here. Like, what did you want us?
They paid him.
They didn't really have a choice. There was nobody in the market. There was nobody in the draft. There was nothing. You wanted them to go in and just be like, that blanket, we'll fucking figure it out later. They were like, hey, this is the best we got, and this is market value. What do we do? What do you want us to do? Our hands are tied. Now we have a way to get out. Get out, dude. Get out while you still can.
That'd be really scary if Brian
It wouldn't
Flores
be.
got Dexter Lawrence.
What could be worse?
I'm saying if Brian Flores got Dexter Lawrence, that defense would
be you're fucking crazy. That was the one thing that we talked about in that game was the two-headed beast, right? When you talk about that chess match, if you're going to play chess, then we're just going to make this a boxing match. Fuck it. Let's come out here and swing, big dog. And that was one of the things is you talk about Dexter Lawrence and the presence he brings in the middle. Like, dude, you notice him the entire game. He's collapsing pocket after pocket, making TFLs and showing up in tackles. And you're like, somebody knows that the nose guard needs to be blocked at all times, right? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Dude's a stud.
Unbelievable player.
I don't think the Giants will trade Dexter Lawrence.
Because they're stupid.
Of
course. They're not going to because they're stupid. Yeah, no. No, you stay with us. You lose while we lose. Nobody gets out alive.
But the Lions yesterday, so it's funny because Flores was told, Flores was asked like Thursday by the media, hey, you're facing this really creative, high-octane offense. Are you going to have to change your strategy or change your game plan? Or this is earlier in the week, and he said, I tend to fight fire with fire. That's just me. And he takes a sip of his water, and kind of looks out the media. And he did, man. So the Vikings, according to Pro Football Reference, the Vikings came in with the second highest blitz rate defensively in the league.
Yep.
And they blitzed more than their average blitz rate against the Lions and said, hey, and it worked on the first drive. It pushed the Lions back into like a 3rd and 26. But, dude, Jared Goff, who I'm not sure like the average NFL fan realizes that he's become like a legit top 8 quarterback in the NFL.
He is.
And he is the best quarterback in the league against the blitz. Coming into the week, he was 12 yards.
He diced him up. Diced him. Just was like, you're going to throw this at me? Then I'm just going to throw this to, where is he? I'm on Raw. There you are. Boom. Like, you were like, there's no way. Like, he just made it look so easy.
But it wasn't even like Amon-Ra was like, hey, where's Patrick?
Right, dude, just Patrick. Another one,
Let
right?
me find like anyone. He was just so confident with his decision making, which has always kind of been when I watched Jared Goff, like in LA at the end there. The first half is like, man, he's just not the decision. I talked about it last week with the anticipation with the way he's throwing the football. I don't know if there's a quarterback in the NFL right now that's playing better than Jared Goff.